Jacksonville, Florida.
You're the most football-looking dude I've seen all day. I guess take us through your thought process on coming to LSU first, right? Like why now? What worked for you here, and what are you finding now that you are here?
You know, my whole journey, my whole life, I felt like I've been trying to prove a lot of people wrong. You know, people told me I couldn't do certain things. I couldn't be this. I couldn't be that. I couldn't make it, you know, to play this level of football. And, you know, overall, at this point in my life, I decided to take a chance on myself and just stop listening to those kind of thoughts and just believe in myself. You know, prove myself right. And that's what I'm out to do, is prove myself right. I'm not here to prove anyone wrong. I'm here to prove myself right of my abilities and what I can do. And, you know, I'm just ready to show the country, you know, who I really am.
Tell me about your game then. Like, what do you like about your game? What do you really want to accentuate? And then what do you need to build on here?
Yeah, I mean, first off, physicality and violence. You know, I think I'm one of the best run-stopping defensive ends in the country. You know, when I tackle lines up across from me, I don't think that anybody can stop me. I don't think that anybody can mess with my game. You know, one of the biggest things I think I need to work on is obviously my pass rush. You know, part of being a good pass rusher is kind of believing that you can be a good pass rusher. And I feel like that I have all the tools to be a great pass rusher, and even an elite pass rusher at that, but it's just the mental switch of having that belief. And I think that, you know, a big part of coming here was just reminding myself and, you know, giving myself a new experience to remind myself that I can be that person. I can do those things. And also, you know, work with a coach that, you know, is going to be really, really hard on my really, really minor details of my technique to get my footwork matched with my hands, because all those things matter so much in pass rush. And, you know, when you play at this high of a level, every little detail is the difference between being great and elite, and I want to be elite.
You're working with Gabe, I think, right, on the other side?
Yeah.
What do you see in his game? A young guy, right, so kind of coming along.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've all just kind of rotated in with each other, me, Pat, Jamari, Gabe. But as far as Gabe, for sure, you know, he's a lot of physicality, you know, freak athlete, a lot of potential, has been pass rushing really good, has been reacting really well, has been striking blockers. He's had a great spring camp overall, and I'm really proud of him and just excited to keep working with him.
Right here. I got to watch the video LSU put out when they mic'd you up. You're very vocal. Does that kind of get you going every day? Because you're nonstop, like just running and getting everybody else hyped up. Is that kind of what gets you going? Yeah,
you know, I just like being myself. You know, I don't have to fake anything. I just like being who I am, and being who I am is I kind of talk a lot of crap and run around and have high energy, and you know, it's fun. I love football. You know, where else would I rather be? You know, especially now I get paid to play the game I love in college and get a great education at a great school and around amazing people and have all the best facilities. You know, why wouldn't you come to work and be happy? You know, it's special.
Did you get to watch the video from beginning to end? Did you find yourself entertaining?
I did, yeah. Actually, I've been on social media now for like pretty much since I entered the transfer portal. So I re-downloaded everything like the other day and like watched it and reposted some stuff, and it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was awesome.
So you grew up in Jacksonville?
Yes.
You were a Gators fan growing up?
I was, yes.
So it kind of like talking to Bauer over here. You grew up a fan of the Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
And now you're playing for kind of a rival, right? Is that just kind of modern day college football, the way things are going now? How you feel about that?
Yeah, you know, obviously it was really hard. You know, that was the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my life. You know, it felt like a divorce, I'm gonna be honest. It's still hard. You know, I have all love and respect for everybody over there. You know, it's a tremendous program also. And I think that's the point where you get out in life and you understand that right now the nature of college football is more business-like than it used to be, you know, and you have to take the right opportunity for yourself, and you have to bet on yourself in a little bit of ways. You know, part of it that definitely made it a little bit easier was the fact that, you know, my stepmom is from here, so I have a ton of family connections here, a lot of friends, been to a lot of games here, you know, familiar with the area, so this kind of feels like a home away from home, and that definitely helped a lot of it. But, you know, overall it was a really tough choice. But, you know, I'm just blessed by God to be here, and I'm thankful, and I praise Jesus every day that I'm in the position that I'm in. I wouldn't change my journey for anything.
Defensively, you guys played a good game against LSU last year in Gainesville, and you talk to these guys now. Is it funny just to be now that you're the teammate after going up against them?
Yeah, you know, before like spring ball, I'm talking like, oh yeah, I'm ready to hit. Like, yeah, we know what you're about. We know what you do, and I'm like, yeah, all right, fair enough. So.
What are you majored in?
I think I'm doing interdisciplinary studies right now. Some of my credits didn't transfer over. I would have tried to do the BCN program, but just because of time constraints, I don't have enough time to get that degree in that, so it kind of sucks because I had to do a lot of schooling at Florida for it. But, it is what it is. But I'll get my degree and, be happy with it, and so it'll be good.
You speak well. You could be a broadcaster, I think, or something.
Construction management. That's what it was at Florida. I don't know what it was like the BC Enrica program at Florida. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's construction management.
I know it hasn't been long, but playing under Blake Baker, how's that been for you?
Yeah, first of all, I love Coach Baker. He's, first off, not only a great coach, but an amazing human. Funny guy, always trying to have us around the house, around his family, always bringing high energy, but it's also at the same time, you feel like he's a friend, but at the same time, you can get on the friend's bad side and he'll snap on you in a heartbeat, and you respect him as a coach. But, he's just very aggressive calling style, calls a really aggressive defense, and that fits me. I'm someone that wants to go attack, go strike, get after it, run around, and that's what his defense is built. His defense is built on running and hitting, and that's what we're going to do, I promise you, next year.
A couple more. I feel like you and Whit Weeks are like best friends, or should be. Like, do you guys get along well?
Yeah, me, West, and Witter, yeah, we're pretty close.
You see the similarities, like just a bunch of football bros going at it.
Yeah, kind of. No, for sure. No, we talk about it. I pretty much hang out with them every single day outside of ball. We're always together. Talking about ball, talking about life, and yeah, they're good guys, man. I'm really excited that I got the opportunity to meet them and be friends with them for the rest of my life, for sure.
We got to interview Bauer. I feel like there's a reality show in there somewhere with all of you guys together. Is this something you guys are developing, or is it like a side hustle?
I mean, it's just been pretty cool overall. When you come somewhere and you meet, so many new people and you just click that fast. I mean, we're always all together, like outside of football. The whole team in general, like the amount that we all hang out outside of just being in the building is special, and that's what makes a really good team. You have to have those brotherly bonds to want to play for one another. Even though it's a business, like we're all coming together like a brotherhood, and that's what really makes great college football teams, is being a player-led team. And the way you get a player-led team is by having that closeness and being able to compete with each other every day, talk crap, get other guys going, but no, it's not personal, and it's just a brotherly love.